say to this family, y'all got some sexy women in y'all family. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Y'all got some sexy women. If I was just a little bit younger, brother, I'd come here bold. I mean, there ain't none of y'all ugly in here. All y'all got some beautiful bodies on y'all.
What is happening right now? What is happening?
I might be old, but I ain't blind. A whole lot of young fellas sitting inside y'all looking too.
What? Oh my God. Oh my God.
You know, you fellas in Saginaw, I live in D.C., you fellas in Saginaw, there's something wrong with y'all. You see all?
That video was disgusting. Words can't describe how out of place and how disrespectful and out of pocket that preacher was. That nigga need his ass whooped. Let me tell you something. People always say don't, respect your elders and all that, but respect is earned, not just given because you got the word reverend or doctor or some shit behind your name. You gotta earn that. And I tried to find some kind of information on the video, like the origin of it, the context, because it could be a movie shoot and this could be somebody, like filming, because a lot of times I've seen videos that went viral and it was basically just like somebody with a cell phone who filmed a movie shootout and niggas really thought it was real. So it's really hard to jump the gun and just do videos like this without really knowing the full-blown context. But if it's real, which I think it is, that nigga need his ass whooped. Somebody should have said, my man, I appreciate, if our family's attractive girls or whatever, keep that shit in your head. But man, not at this girl's funeral or this person's funeral. I can't begin to tell you how many times this year I came across videos of preacher, getting his ass whooped at church. Preacher sidestepping. Preacher got caught, buying an apartment for his mistress. This is nothing new. Unfortunately now, with the advent of cell phone and video, you will never not stop seeing viral videos of something a black preacher done. White preachers like Joe Osteen, every now and then you'll have some redneck shit going on. Give me a second. You have some redneck stuff taking place. And a couple of preachers may have mismanaged some money, may have stolen some money. But with the black ministers, with us, it's a lot more sinister, because I remember what Nat Turner was saying. If you one of these guys and you have the ear of the people, you can do anything. And people will really believe you and forgive you for it. I think it's really time for black people to really look at, how the movement, everybody's going towards homeschooling. I think black people should look forward to home church. Why not pray with your family? You really ain't got to belong to a church. If your body is your temple, according to the myth and legend, and your home is your castle, then you hold church in your house. Teach your kids the Bible as you see it. You don't need Reverend Dickham down to teach your kids the Bible. I can't begin to tell you how many stories and videos I've seen of these little half-gay dudes out there sucking dick in church. One preacher, Reverend Wilson, just got filmed eating pussy. He may not have eaten it at the church, but nevertheless, the dude did it. He's a man of God. And the reason why I have an issue with that is there's no higher office or no higher position you can hold than to be ordained as a man of God. A president is a politician, okay? But once you become a religious person and your religion tells you that this is wrong, certain things, premarital sex is wrong, then at the end, then you really can't fuck up. I'm sorry. There's really no nice way to say it. It puts a lot of pressure on people. That's why you have these bishops in the Catholic Church fucking little boys. These nuns there's like a whole lesbian nun, and her biker girlfriend I see in the French Quarter all the time. And the nun, the female one, always wears the nun outfit. And the male lesbian woman, you know, got like the butch leather jacket on. And they walk openly hand in hand in Jackson Square. So it's something to do with sexuality that's bad, man. Where these dudes are pent up. And my thing is, I used to be a bishop. I never told nobody that, but the reason I stopped being, I got out of church because I can't stop cursing, and me and my wife, you know, was having like premarital sex, and they said, you know what, bro, we love your message, we love your delivery, like your attitude, you're good looking dude or whatever, but we just can't have you living in sin and being a member of the church. And I was honored by that. I was like, damn, y'all really take this shit serious. So I left. But I'm telling you, I can't not think in my mind of any Spanish preacher. I vaguely remember some child trafficking shit, but I mean like on a regular basis with even our movies, our Tyler Perry type of movies, there's always some kind of twist where the preacher is fucking this person. But in white movies or in white media, I can't think of any white gospel dude caught sucking dick somewhere, or a white gospel girl, you know, or the equivalent of like the white Kirk Franklin saying, you know, I've been jerking off to porn for like years now, something crazy like that. So I really think that it's time for us as black people just to get the fuck out of church, bro, and leave these people alone. That's all I can say. It's turned into a rant video. I'm getting more and more angrier, but I can't find the origin of this video to save my life. And you know another thing? This happened with Ariana Grande. Remember at Aretha Franklin's funeral? At Aretha Franklin's funeral, Ariana, you know, wore a little black dress or something, and a preacher kind of sort of had his hand on her titty. He put it all around her shoulder, around her waist, and he was cupping her breast kind of sort of. I remember that video, and a lot of folks was like, you know, well, y'all overreacting, you know, this, that, and the other. But I mean, you look at everybody from Eddie Long and all these other different guys who go through all these sexual, you know, these little controversies, and nobody seemed to think it's systematic, which it is. You know what I'm saying now? So, I don't know, bro. That's just my thought for the day, bro. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Hit like, share, and subscribe. Holla back.